My name is Sharen. I'm 24, and I've been with Florence Crittenden since about June or July of 2023. The biggest reason that I ended up coming here was I had a CPS case opened on me back in May of 2023. My boyfriend, which is my children's father, and I were both arrested and taken into custody. So my boyfriend has another daughter with another woman from when they were teenagers. He was 17 when she got pregnant, and ultimately they ended up splitting up, and the mother took the child and pressed child support. Well, over the next few years, that child support built up because he wasn't able to pay it. Well, when him and I got pregnant with our first kid, our son, he was like, I can't get a job because they're gonna garnish my checks for child support. And he tried. He did get an actual full-time job, and he was only bringing in about $200 per paycheck. That's not enough to live off of. And ultimately resorted to under-the-table work, which he then chose to sell marijuana. Financially, we needed the money. We had, at the time Chase was born, we had one baby, then added Oakland to the family, and then we had two, and only me working was just not enough. And so both of us were arrested for possession of a dangerous drug with intent to distribute, and both of us were taken into custody. When I got out, first thing I did was walk down to that CPS office from the jail. And I walked over there, and she started to go over this treatment plan with me, and she was like, one of the biggest things is you need to have certain people on your safety plan that can check in on you and your children periodically throughout a week, and recommended Flow Crit.
So Sharen contacted us. She actually reached out to us before we got a referral from CPS, which does not happen very often. And so she was very proactive and wanted to advocate for her children and her family. So she was referred to the Safe Care program, which is an in-home visitation program, and where we focus on health, parent-child interaction, and safety of the home.
I won't lie, I did not want to do it. Thought it was a waste of my time. I thought that it was another space in my schedule that I didn't have to begin with. It was very hard scheduling every week, sometimes multiple times a week. But ultimately I ended up doing it. Biggest thing was I wanted to get my kids back home, and I knew that even if I didn't want to do it, I needed to do it. And eventually, just while learning new things, every single time I had a visit, I was like, okay, actually, I think I could get used to this. I was like, it was nice to have some support, just like mentally, if I ever needed anything, she was always there. I learned something new every single time, and things that I didn't think I would need, things I didn't think I would use in my parenting. Sure enough, I've used every single thing that I've learned in Safe Care. And I was just really glad to have that person that can be there for me, which was really nice, like someone on my side. At the time, I feel like everyone's against me, but I had her, and I was really thankful for it.
She was able to get her children back very quickly. Her children were removed in May, and she had them back in July, which normally with CPS, it's at least 6 months. And so she was able to really work hard and advocate and get her children back very quickly, which was amazing to see.
So I feel like it did make me a better mom. I had been struggling a lot before my arrest with some postpartum illnesses, postpartum depression and psychosis, and mentally I was not doing well. And I feel like I wasn't as good of a mom as I could have been. But now I'm so much more interactive with my kids. My mental health is 1,000 times better, and I think my kids can realize that. I think they feel it, they understand it, and so overall I'm just more attentive to them. And I do think a lot of that to Safe Care and Florence, because they taught me ways that I can be there for my kids and not be an absent parent without actually being absent.
I think success for Sharen would be to never have to lose her children again. That was something that deeply impacted her. She was very emotional, very upset when we first met because she just missed her babies, and she just felt this huge weight that, you know, she had done something that caused her to lose them. And she has sworn that she'll never do anything again to lose her children. And I think she has really applied a lot of the skills that we've taught her, and she still continues to reach out to us. I think she's doing everything that she can to make sure that she stays successful and doesn't have to rely on, you know, maybe some poor choices or negative means to make money. She's working 2 jobs and doing everything she can to provide for her family so that they can stay together.